خاصنا ندبروا على داك المحقق الخوت نديو له الكسوه دياليه باش ما يشكوش فينا. المهم الخوت بلا ما نطول عليكم بديو نكتشفوا واش غادي يصرا في هذه الحلقه هذه. جرافيك صارعين اخوتي الصراحه، جرافيك يا سعنا، بيرسوناج كيخدمين. جيت نقول لكم يشبه الهيتمان، نسيت بلي هذا هو هيتمان. وات ذا فاك اخوت، عقلي تشقلب. هذا هو الاصدقاء اللي خصنا نتبعوه.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
وات ذا فاك، نسيت غادي يشوفني. الورا الخوت غادي نفوتو من هنا نكسلو شويه. ناض فاك بايازه نضرب مبادئ جورا نطيح حدودها الخوت، ولكن غادي يعيقوا بينا بالك عليه. هذا خصني نبقى نتابعو بحال شي نمر، فهمت؟ خاصني نقض عليها الخوت، خاصني ملي نلقى الفارسه ديالي في شي بلاصه راسو غادي نقض عليها الخوت. ما عندوش شي حل كنديرو نقتلوه هنا الخوت باش نديو له الكسوه دياليه، ولهذا غادي نتبعوه بالعقل.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me.
راه يهضر ماشي خادمه لا، هادي اللي كانت
I
الفوق.
know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral and then she turns on
ناض
the
فاك
light.
الخوت ما
But
خصوش
then the
يشوفني.
awful business with her brother Zachary and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded
وات
like
ذا
this.
فاك الشرطه.
And I dare say I don't like it at all.
ما خاصوش يهرب لنا الخوت، خاصنا وات ذا فاك تقليتشي.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but
راني مخدمها الخوت في البيسي، راني خدامها بالالترا.
This is what I mean.
الصراحه خدمت خدمه خفيفه موبتيميزيا مزيان. هذا هيتمان الخوت.
And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read
I
into
just
them
need to
and
check.
freak out.
That's a bit excessive,
Say I must have
I
done
think,
something to provoke
considering
her.
the fact that I
Shit,
spotted
man.
no less than
Caroline
2
really
routes to
did a
get
number
inside
on
the
you.
house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
خصنا نشوفو كي نديرو ندخلو معاها الخوت. وي ما كان حتى واحد من هنايا. وات ذا فاك الاصدقاء، راها عامره هنايا هاد البلاصه. هو جاي العز. اجي هضر معاك. جلاس الفقير هذا امك. سكوت سكوت يا الحمار. اجي بدا نحشي مو في هاد الخزنه. خوتي نقتله. خفت لما خفت الخوت نخليوه وحي ويستخفى يقلنا، فهمت؟ اوكي الاصدقاء خصنا نوليو في بلاصتو. ولا واش خصنا نديرو هنا الاصدقاء؟ خصنا الاستقبال الخوت. وي ها هي جايه. واش هادي هي اللي صيفطت لنا باش نديرو المهمه الاصدقاء.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute...
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
خصنا نتبعوها الخوت. جرافيكية السلام الأصدقاء.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead.
No need to panic.
So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
What the
The case
fuck
concerns the
الخوت.
death of Mr.
جرافيك شي حاجة.
Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, he will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
هذه هي البيت اللي وقع فيها الجريمة الأصدقاء.
A
على
locked
ما
room
أعتقد.
murder mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
What the fuck صورة عجيبة الخوت.
Why don't you use your camera to scan
هذا
the
هو
dead
خوت اللي
body
راه زاقرها
47?
واقيلا. قال لك اسيدي خصك تجبد الكاميرا بهادي. قال لك خاصنا سكاني وهنا شي ها هي.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons 47.
صافي. لا خصنا نلقاو شي حاجة الخوت باقي اللعب. خصنا عاد نزيدو نسكاني وهنا. زعما تكون في هاد البيسي المعلومات الأصدقاء هما اللي غادي نحتاجوهم.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
نوض فوق واش خصنا نسكانيو الأصدقاء.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
قيلا ديال خصنا نسكانيوها. What the fuck الخوت مخبأ سري.
It's a secret passage.
وعجيب هادشي.
This could
What the
explain
fuck
how the door
بالله.
was locked from the inside.
نحلها من هنايا.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene 47. Maybe it's time to see
What the
butler.
fuck الخوت
I'm
اللي
curious about the
خادمينو.
information he's prepared for you.
عم بيقول لي خصك تبحث على شي دوسي الخوت. قيلا كاع ما راهش هنا. صبر نخرج الأصدقاء باش نتأكدو. لا سي بون هادي كملناها الأصدقاء صافي. خصنا درك ندبرو على داك راس البغل هذاك اللي جابناه هنا الأصدقاء باش نوريولو الأدلة اللي لقيناهم. وفين غادي نلقاو في هاد القصر؟
Hello, sir.
تبعدني الله يرحم. وات ذا فاك الأصدقاء. أقرا فيك شي حاجة هاربة أخوتي الصراحة. وخاني عارف يوتيوب كينقص شوية ديال الكاليتي ولكن الأصدقاء شي حاجة يا سلام على التساقطات. والله ميسي بالرب ما عندوش هاد الجرافيك هاد. وهاد الحرام كان يثبت الخدامه. والله تنقول انا مول الشي، والله هذا هو النهار التالي عندك هنا برا.
We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
ما خاصنا نقتلو حتى واحد الاصدقاء، خاصنا نشوفو مين جينا قبيل. هودنا منا كان شي حدوره هنا الخوت، حدوره دروج وانا نقول حدوره. وانا دفاك مين جيت. او بيتان فرا الدروج. هو الدروج الخوت، قيل منايا ومنايا. هذا هو لا. صاحبي راه قبيله ندبر عليك.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
على ما فهمت الخطط خصنا ندبروا عليهم في هذا القصر هادو، خصنا نستجوبوهم. فهمت؟ هادو كاملين خصنا نديروا معاهم استجواب
So how
الاصدقاء.
does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
واحد فيهم شتو قم وات ذا فاك فين مشاو. واحد فيهم شتو قم من هنا الخوت. هاد البز هذا شتو قم من هنا عاد درك
means
شتو.
an opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for
Oh.
alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Jeez, and how's that my fault? Just calm the fuck down, Ant. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlisle, I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have some drinks on me.
وكمل الهضره في الصالح الحمار.
Christ,
ما
I'm
عنديش
gonna hang
الوقت.
up. Let's talk when you've calmed the fuck down.
وات ذا فاك شو قال له؟ ما
Patrick
خلينا منه.
Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle.
اوكي الخوت، كملنا بالاستجواب مع هذا الطفل ديال الاسره. فهمت؟ هذا هو الوارث الوحيد الاصدقاء على ما اعتقد. خوت حتى هذا راه باينه طالبين هنا في التصاور التازقه. هو هذا لا، انا كنت حاسبو هذا، وراه نورمالمون هو هذا.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
You're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
جرافيك خطير الاصدقاء. شو الارضيه كتمان. وات ذا فاك الخوت، هذا الشيء مصروع بزاف. واروح نسولك وسيري فين بغيتي. اجي بغيتي تهار بيا بالكلب. انت هي المجرمه. هز.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
كده
How did
هذا
you
ما
feel
كان؟
about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
كلشي كينكر الخوت، ولكن معكم المحقق كرومبو. والله بالرب ما نتفك. هادي المجرم جبد مو هاد الليله غير صبرت، واخا غادي نكون انا هو المجرم الكبير. داز كاع اجينا.
Rebecca,
اي فين بغيت
can you
تهرب؟
tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
كملنا مع هادو الخوت واللي غادي نبحثو مزيان. وفي التالي غادي نقتلو ديك اليكسيا الخوت ولا اليكسا.
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar.
You have a way with words, Stan.
What the fuck الخوت جرافيك هارب بزاف. واش بيتهوفن ممكن تقعد نسولوك؟
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. You were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards.
سالينا مع هذا الخوت. هذا الخوت نقدروا نديروا له التسمم هنا في هذا الكاس هذا، ولا خاصنا نجيبوا التسمم تاع الفيران تما يزقرها تما يعقلها الخوت، ولكن ما غاديش نديروا له التسمم، حنا غادي نقتلوا غير ديك السيده اليكس اللي عطاوها لنا. المهم هذا سولناه باقي هاد البزول اللي راه فيه الشك غادي نولي له، غادي نطلعوا نبحثوا لفوق الاصدقاء، من غادي نلموا المعلومات كاملين الخوت. هذا هو الحرام السماوي قابر في هذا. ما عينوش كاع يخدم هذيك الجاي قابر.
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman.
صورة خطيرة الأصدقاء هنا. هذا شكون؟ هذا غير واحد من الجنود الأصدقاء. ما كان علاش نضربوه، ما كان علاش نسولو. هاد الميسيون غادي نفوتوها غير بالعقل الخوت، غير بالكون بالهداوة والثبات. ما كانش الأسلحة، ما كانش لا دافونية لا سقول لا والو.
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting you through here. No trespassing. Violators will be shot. Don't come around here again.
غير اصبر بغينا غير نجربو واش راك حاضي ولا لا. الله ينال هسلا. خصنا نشوفوك. مساء الخير. لا. خصنا ندخلوا لهاد البيت الخوت نجيبوا المعلومات. يبان لي تما واحد الراجل كيخرب في البيسي. غادي نجبد امهم هاد السرجم واقع. اش سير قهوه قالك هي. لا فيسا كي ندير نجبد البيستولي. نقتل بلا ما نقتل الخوت. ودي سموحك ما عندي ما ندير لك. خرجت فيه طريقه الخوت ما كنتش باغي نقتلو، ولكن ما عندي ما ندير له.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
What the fuck دار كروات شال اصدقاء. عجيب هادشي. خصني نحشمو في شي بلاصه او نحشمو هنا باش ما يعيقوش بها الخوت. خصنا نوليو بحال ما دايرين حتى حاجه، فهمت؟ ولا بالك عليا واش غادي نديرو؟ غادي نوليو نبحثو في ديك البيت مزيانه الخوت اللي ما بقاش تها ما والو. نقدروا وزيد تمشى نقدروا نلقاو المعلومات هنا الخوت. العز هاد الكتاب الخوت وقيلا دي حلنا شي نفاق هنا ولا شي طريق مختصره كما درنا في الفيديو. مليح. ولكن فين غادي نخرجوا؟ خايفين نخرجوا في الطريق الغلط يقبضونا.
This is Rebecca's room.
هذه الغرفة ديال ريبيكا الخوت، هذه غادي نجلسوا عليها، فهمت؟
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
رانا الخوت زاهية الوقت. صبر، فين راه الكاميرا؟ ولا يا البغلة. هاد الكاميرا دايرينها صعيبة، خاصها تقرب عاد ديتيكتي لك الحوايج الأصدقاء، يعني ما بلان ما والو، خاص تكون انت هو الإنسان الذكي. وراه ايرون مان يموت، فهمت؟ والله ما كرهت يكون عندي شي قصر بحال هذا الأصدقاء. شاهدي وات ذا فاك، اختصار اخر ولا لا؟ لا قال لي جينا معاه الاصدقاء. و بيتو غادي تبلع الاعلاني فيه. الورا الخوت هنا من غادي نفوتو.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
I did, sir. It all checked out. How tall are you? You could be a model.
Right. High profile celebrities, right?
هذا راه غادي يقابل الله يمي يحشم.
Who am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
صافي ريبيكا جبدنا عليها كاع المعلومات الخوت، باقي هذا، باقي هذا البز، وباقي هذا. هاد الثلاثه هذا خوتي خصنا نشوفو كي نديرو نجبدو عليهم المعلومات. يعني خصنا ندورو هاد القصر مزيان الخوت. واد ديرونجمون صاحبي، وراه كبير هاد العجبه. هنا اللي قالوا لنا ممنوع تفوت ياكل الاصدقاء. الو غادي نمشيو نبحثوا شي طريقه اخرى نفوتوا بها. شوف هاد السجن الخوت ما فتناش معاه. وين طلعوا معاه؟ صبر صبر طلع. وا جيمس بوند ولا كي سميتك، طلع وا الحمار. الور هنا الخطط هي هذه صدقت.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlisle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
صافي الخوت زاهية الوقت. وات ذا فوك، غادي نطلق نجي لتحت. تجسسنا الخوت، دينا المعلومات، دينا داكشي زاهية الوقت. الور غادي نديرو هكا ونشوفو واش طراه باقي. وقف يا البغل. المعلومات تقريبا الاصدقاء كامل جبناهم. الور خصنا نمشيو ندبروا على داك الراس البغيل لتحت. والله ما عقلت من هودنا من هنايا. هذا ما فهم والو، طلعنا عليه قبل ما خلانيش نطلع.
How are you, sir?
يا ودي فرا داك الشايب كيكون يدوري منا ياكل الخوت. ها هو اجي
Mr.
اجي انا طمع.
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
اجي في السهل. هكا الخوت باش من نبقى نبغي نطلع لهاد الدروج ما يديرونجينيش، فهمتي؟ في سيف هاد السبيستوري. وات ذا فاك على غرفة الخوت. كنت غادي نقتل مو ولكن ما بغيتش نقتلو الخوت، مبغيناش نعيقو بالقتيلة.
Bloody phone, you coward! How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel, overreaching your competences. You are in way over your head, and I will make you pay. You can count on that.
Well, once again, I'm here with Price Chamberlain. Where do you weigh in on this? French Revolution. This is how it starts.
صافي الاصدقاء ردينا الكسوة ديالنا درك، زاهية الوقت. نشوف هذاك واش راه الفوق الخوت من قتلته، واش غادي يولي يخرج. والله لا الطريق خوات بالرب مابقاش كاع بنادم يدور هنا. والله الا معاكم داكم. قيل منا الطريقة الخوت ياك.
Hello, sir.
ما هالو ما توزع بالك عليا.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
خصنا ندبروا على واحد النافورة ولا كي سميتها الخوت، هي اللي راه فيها الماء نافورة كبيرة تما راه مدايرين شي استجواب مع واحد الدرية وحدة من الخدم، خاصنا تما نعرفوها الخوت، ولكن فين راها الأصدقاء؟ ها هي. نورمالمون هنا في التصويرة الخوت، والله إلا هي بالرب.
Such a bunch of old junk. Must be 100 years old at least. I don't know how the Brits can stand it.
هاو ديسي يجي يستجوب بها درك. وي خصنا نقتلو هذا الخوت ونديو الكسوة دياله.
Huh? Can you go and see what on earth that was, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Please, no!
جرمو. بدي نحشمو هنا الأصدقاء باش ما يعيقوش بيا، فهمت؟ غادي درك نمشيو نستجوبوها باش نزيدو نجبدو المعلومات الأصدقاء. اوكي زاهية الوقت.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Hi, good afternoon. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
You've always been immune to her. How do you...
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar when it came to her attention.
I don't think so. She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward.
I know. I'm such a loser.
But you're not. You're a professor, you're artistic, you've got your music. I mean, that's really something.
Down by the fountain.
It's not exactly expanding the Carlisle Empire, though.
What the fuck كاملين تلموا هنا الخوت.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
باقي هذيك القرشة وقلها تريح في الكرسي.
Listen, everyone. I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind.
شي مولوطوف نشيط الحد كامل الخوت ولا نشوطوهم بالضوء الخوت. هي ديك داك الكرسي يقبضوا
Shut up,
مهضم.
Edward. No one wants to look at that long face.
You're such an idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
سي بون الخوت هما هادو التصاورات.
That will be enough. No need to spend the entire day here. Please, everybody, go to the sitting room. I need to speak to you all. I want to stress that I expect absolute discretion about everything you've witnessed
Would you like
today.
some help writing the eulogy for
ever know I was here.
I can draw something up in 15 minutes.
Are you coming, Mummy?
I just need some fresh
can't.
air. I'll be
I
in
must do it on
shortly.
my
You
own.
go in.
What will Mother think if she knew I had help?
Oh my God, I'll never understand the two of you. Gregory is going out of his way to shock Mother with his laziness and neglect, and you self-destruct in your attempt to please her. She's equally hard on the two of you, don't you see? It doesn't make any difference how you behave.
I just need her to know that I really try.
Oh, I wish I could just shake some sense into you, all of you.
زدنا جمعنا المعلومات الأصدقاء. ورطتها الجوانات هادي.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Hi there.
Poor thing.
Alexa, back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery.
I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out. So please, all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
لحقنا على الخطاب عبارة الخوت.
Oh God, I have to finish that eulogy.
هذه فين ما قتلها
Many
درك
on
الخوت.
call for a pretend funeral. These are extraordinary times at Thornbridge Manor.
It looks really good, though. Latest fad? Throw a fake funeral. It'll make your garden look great.
This is no time for jokes. It's not like Madame Carlyle to do something like this. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
What the fuck?
Piece of junk. I just need something. Christ, I have no idea what I need.
And we'll hear it again. All right, we've had a lot of hard ones today.
خصها تجي المسجلة ونضربوا لها الدور على الأصدقاء.
What a week.
Of Commonwealth nations, and there have been some notable hiccups along the way. What are your thoughts? I mean, such a fan for years.
هذا السهنة شي حاجة الخوت.
On.
خصنا نسكانيو هنا شي ها هي الخوت.
This is a tape showing lethal dosage. It's full of poison used to kill Rdelak.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64. Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning.
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible.
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 40?
Safer for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
What the fuck الخوت.
Using my reputation for this. Good to see you, sir.
هنا الخوت وقيلا خصنا نضربو هاد لا هي هذا الخوت وقيلا باش يطيروا الغربان ويبان باللي اليوم المشؤوم الأصدقاء. هي هادي والله لا هي هادي. What the fuck الخوت. هذا وقيلا خصنا نقتلوه. هاك What the fuck شافني. What the fuck الخوت منات بونتي يشوفوني. بدا نتسد الحجرة. أرولنا العائلة كاملة الأصدقاء.
I am ready to show Madame Carlyle the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know. Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Just another day at the office for you, I guess.
قمنا بالدفينة الخوت غادي ندفنو باباها درك. هيا جاية.
I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
شكرا ديرها تشطح حيدوز.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I need a moment to consider what I want.
مزية صافي لا تفوت منها
What's
تشوف
that
هذاك.
podium?
نورمالمون
I
هنا
find
خصني
that having
نتفنمو.
family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional spectacle of it. I hope you haven't planned for one of...
What the fuck تبقى تشرب من هذاك الكاس اللي درت فيه السم للسيد.
And the gravestone. Granite. Solid. No fuss. I like it. Well done, Mr. Parsons. I approve. So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my picture from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea. Very unfit for these historical surroundings. This is my ancestral burial ground. Simple and clean is how we've always more fit for a wedding than my funeral. Maybe something natural, fitting the season and local fauna. Surely you're capable of figuring something out that doesn't look so misplaced. That's all, Mr. Parsons.
سي بون الخوت رانا كملنا تقريبا كلش. درك خصنا نمشي نشوفو واش كملنا يعني البحث ديالنا على يعني جميع الادله اللي جبناهم ولا لا.
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
وقيل جمعنا جميع الادله الخوت. اوكي هي هذه الاصدقاء. غادي نجيو نقولوا له ادله كاملين جمعناهم.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
اوكي درك خصنا نتبعوها الاصدقاء.
I can feel the hair on my neck stand.
Quite the poet. But you're right. It's beautiful.
والعذاب هاد الميسيون الاصدقاء. درك غادي نكتشفوا واش غادي يصرا فيها. غادي نتبعوه وقيلا يدونا عند ديك القرشه باش نقولوا لها الادله اللي قبضناهم الاصدقاء. قيلا يدينا عند هاد الشارفه هادو والله اعلم.
Hey, how you doing?
اش كان يتمشى بحال فيه البوسر. المهم حنا خصنا نتبعوا هذا الخوت هذا هو المهم. وقيلا راني غلط ما خصناش نمشيو عند هاد القرشه هادي. المهم غادي نشوفوا واش غادي نديروا معاه. وات ذا فاك الخوت على جرافيك هاد البلاصه كاع ما طلعنا لهاش. لا فتنا لها دخلنا لحقا مع السرج من هنا. ديجا وحدي راني مكتفهم ليه. اوكي قال لي تفضل هنا. وات ذا فاك راه جايه ديك القرشه الخوت. وات ذا فاك على جرافيك.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, Go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat.
الآداب الخوة ديال الآداب قالت لي جلس أنا جلست.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found...
Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
والله لا تبتناها بالرب الخوت.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt.
Sir.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
والله لا تدينه بالرب.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured.
باقي ميسي وحده خوتي ينقتلوها. كيقول لك تفعل. What the fuck?
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
كملنا الميسيون أصدقاء. الخوت كنت عاقل اللي هنا كاين شي قادوس على ما راني عاقل الأصدقاء. إهارة. والله درك خصنا نهرب. وضب واك على شابتر الخوت كي دايره مرونه. الخوت عندنا جوج طرق نتاع باش نهربو، كاين نهربو بالباطو نهربو بلا موطو ديالنا، غادي نوليو لا موطو الخوت. والله صفر.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
وات ذا فاك، داك صاحبنا قتلوه. المهم يدبر راسو الخوت. المهم انا الميسيون ديالي كملتها بالسلامه الاصدقاء. وات ذا فاك، كملناها بمشقة الانفس الخوت. ميسيون نتاع ايرون مان يموت. المهم الاصدقاء كانت هذه الشابتر 2 من هيتمان 3. الا عجبكم الفيديو الاصدقاء ما تنساوش تابوناو وتفعلوا الجرس. الله يحفظكم خوتي، تصبحوا على خير، بسلامه.